Hey guys, Cam from 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Misfits of Demon King Academy Season 2, as the 49ers are completing a big pass play. So, yes, another really good episode of Demon King Academy Season 2, man, and we get another episode where, it looks like all the situations for all our characters are in a position of like, oh crap, they are in trouble. And then all of a sudden, all of their plan, all the bad guys teams, their plans just go up in smoke pretty much, which I find absolutely hilarious from that aspect. Like, it's honestly, honest to goodness, it's absolutely hilarious how, like, how the bad guys think that they got Anyos and his friends in a corner, but then they don't. Like, I thought it was absolutely hilarious, especially Anos's whole game, which is a guessing game of like, oh, who could this child of God be? But we see how all these characters, they end up looking like they're in some bit of trouble, and then next thing you know, boom, starting with Anyos, they just turn the thing right around and they just end up tricking them by surprise. Like, we know Lei gets the guy by surprise. Misa didn't actually die or anything doesn't happen to her anything too bad. So I was like, oh, good. It was just kind of a trick type of thing. But even though the guy looked like he had the upper hand a bit, but Lei was kind of faking it. And then the dude realized, oh wait, you're the hero from all those years ago, aren't you? And obviously he's like, yeah, and he finishes him off and things like that. So yeah, the whole thing with Misha and Sasha, just seeing their fight was great. Sasha pretty much takes a brunt of the attacks, and even though you see these characters getting impaled and stabbed and damn near bleeding profusely, they still find a way to catch the bad guys by surprise, and they end up winning their individual matchups. Like, I thought it was actually interesting just to see that, and just to see the shocked expressions on the faces of these people, where they're just like, how the frick did they frickin' win, and how they frickin' beat us and everything. So it's absolutely interesting. It's absolutely interesting just to see that, and just to see how all out these characters go. Again, Sasha showing how much of a goddess she is and everything. That was kind of the thing. The one fight I didn't particularly care most about was really the one chick who's in the Hero Academy against the weird freaking boy who was practically using zombified heroes and things like that. So I don't know. That was kind of weird. I didn't really care or pay attention to that fight all too well. Like, to be honest, I didn't really seemingly care about that fight. Just kind of went and it happened. But obviously Anos's matchup was very interesting, just from the fact that the guy was like, all right, let's play a game. Let's pretty much, I guess, 20 questions or something like that, where he asked these questions, or where Anos just asked these questions and see if they're correct, or and everything. And the fact that we see how Anos is truly, like, I would say, he's truly confident in his abilities. He straight up goes from like 18 questions to like, I'll do 9 questions. The dude was like, wait, you're going to be put yourself at a disadvantage. And he's like, that's okay, I don't care. I'll predict or win in my case. And we see how he's breaking things down about this child of God, which is actually pretty interesting, because I was like really interested in this whole thing. Like, I'm like, okay, the child of God, maybe it's Misa. Maybe that's the case. And it actually guesses Misa, and obviously it's correct, but he's like, nah. There's something that's not adding up, because there's things that are just not making sense, And at first he thought it was like the fusion between Sasha and Misha as the child of God, but he's like, no, that would not make any sense either, And then that's when he realizes, like, you're playing me, aren't you? You're just messing with my mind. And obviously the guy's like, oh shit, he figured me out. So it's absolutely just crazy to see, because this guy just, he just ends up freaking messing with these people. It just ends up messing with them. And just to see the shocked expression of the guy's face, especially when the dude he thought he killed walks in and everything. And it's funny when you see this guy's reaction where he's like, wait, the frick? And then Anos just explains like, oh, this is how I did this and things like that. So, yeah, and then it's funny enough when the guy tries to escape, Anos just does his badass thing, and he just freaking just uses him as a pawn and helps and everything, which it's absolutely funny just to see that. Just again, Anos outsmarting his opponents, and you know what your you know what your punishment is? You pretty much find a way to serve me. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. He gets some answers on some things and everything, and pretty much they're going to be traveling to the spirit realm or something like that, the Spirit Academy. I also think they made a mention of the fact that Misa is related, and she's the daughter of the goddess Leno, or the spirit goddess Leno or something like that. And then two, Anos's servant, I forgot what his name was, but it seems like they might have a thing to play in it, so gonna be very interesting to see. But another solid episode of Misfits of Demon King Academy. Definitely can't wait to see more, but yeah, there's nothing else I gotta say. So if you guys liked the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's Demon King Academy review and things like that. But till then, guys, take care and have a great rest of your day. Peace.